Edward here from ERViewer.com. I have another video for you. I did a second session on this, what I'm calling an ominous feeling that I felt the other day. Again, to describe it as more like a low-level undertone, rumbling, shaking kind of vibrational sensation that I began feeling the other morning, and decided to attempt to get some answers as to what that was through some remote viewing. And so this is the second session that I've done for it. In the first session, I did get the sense of some type of communication of some kind, and I wanted to explore specifically that communication element, and if there was something in the communication that would I be able to translate it or describe it in some way, or try to get some further insights into it. And it's really proven to be a very strange, bizarre experience for me, and I don't have any answers. This session feels more like a kind of a session to get a few pieces of information that I can then do further movements on to get an attempt to hopefully get a little closer to some kind of an answer. I typically do my remote viewing in the morning when I'm fully rested and I have all my brain energy. But coming home from work tonight, I had a feeling that I had some information loaded into my subconscious, and I had to get it out. And so I decided to do a session when I got home tonight. In remote viewing terms, it would be that my cognitrons were loaded with information, and I needed to unload them. But that's how it felt. So this session, very strange. Again, the whole thing is very bizarre to me, very strange. I did get the sensation of something mechanical or technological happening here, as well as some biological element as well. But as far as the... Holy fuck. That scared the shit out of me. Wow. I get a weird feeling that this is something I'm not supposed to be looking at. We'll see. We'll see. But in this session, man, that freaked me out. As far as the signal felt, or how I was translating it in my own mind, or trying to reconstruct this translation, was something along the lines of a breach of some kind, sending out as a generic term, a distress signal of some sort. But distress signal being a generic term. There's some other term that I couldn't find it to really match the feeling. But distress was kind of the closest thing that I could find, and also that some emanation, some type of evidence could be found in an area. It felt like an island or a small area, maybe just a patch of land or something like that. But the sensation that of it getting blasted with some type of energy of some kind, maybe like a radioactive energy, which I described as the area being scrubbed or bleached or something like that. Just something like that. Some kind of downward blasting thing, kind of scorching an area, and that if that area can be found, that would be very interesting. If it's an area that can be found, so we'll see. Just the whole thing is just super bizarre to me. But I'm going to continue on exploring it, and like I say, this session I feel is allowed me to grab a few pieces of something that I can go further with and explore further. So that's what I'm looking to do. So I hope you find this interesting, and many more to come. Alright, this is session 2 of remote viewing the rumbling / shaking feeling I experienced the morning of November 9th, 2017. I'm going to do a movement on an aspect that came through in that session, which was communication. And my movement here is to describe the purpose of the communication, and I also want to explore whatever is perceivable of the communicator, that which is communicating or broadcasting the signal. So we'll see how the session goes, and if I can get into that. But this first movement is to describe the purpose of the communication. What is the purpose of it? So let's see where this goes. 8, 5, 8, 7. No, I don't like that. 8, 5, 8, 7. Diagonal. Curving. Curving over. Hard, dense, solid. It has a feeling of man-made. Eight, 5, 8, 7. A angle. Curving. Again, man-made, and I got stage 2s coming in now. I'm getting metallic, blue, white, shiny, mechanical, edged, sharp. Glassy. AOL this because I'm AOL break of technical. Getting a lot of this technical sensations, but I want to stick with the basics here. Feelings, colors, white, gray, blue, slow moving, dense, hollow, bright, metallic, grooved, vertical, shadowed, cylindrical, wavy, filmy, misty, low, echoes, Not really getting an AI yet, but I am getting a dimensional sensation of like something like this, or this is like a dimensional feeling here. This is like if looking straight down. These cylinders like that. Hang on a second. Hang on. Kind of like that. More like that. Hollow. Bright, shiny, yellow, tubular, large, curving, open, dense, looping, silent, quiet. I'm getting some kind of stage 4 stuff coming in here, which I don't want to AOL. I want to make sure to capture it. Stage 4, sensory, dimensions, AI, tangible, intangible, AOL, let's see. Intangible, breach, opening, escape, or escaping, seeping. I don't know how to spell that. Bleeding, bleeding out, emanating, emanating. Looping, far, dense, heavy, clear. Well, hang on a second now. I don't know if this is an AI. This could be, I'm not sure what this would be. Clear-minded could be an idea. Clear-minded, focused. Focused. Nighttime. into the movement here. Communication. Purpose. This idea here is escaping, or there's another word for it, like accidental. That's kind of the feel. I'm in stage 4.5 then. The feeling of an accidental breach. Breach. Breach is an interesting word too. A breach, an accident. An accident. Or it feels accidental. An accident. I'm curious. Move to the source of the breach and describe. Move to the source of the breach. It feels mechanical. Mechanical. This kind of word's coming in: misfire. Misfire. Mechanical. Breach. Malfunction. Malfunction. Let me AOL of the signal this. Like a distress call. Like that. I got a stage 4.5 that. Like the breach is or created a distress call or signal or broadcast, but there's way more to this. The breach is something different. Like the breach is or created a distress call or signal or broadcast. There's something more to that. Ideas here: a spilling out. A spilling out. This is an EI here. Concern, fear, like something gone wrong. Like something gone wrong. This is an AI for me. This is this ominous feeling. This ominous feeling. Something going wrong. A breach. A signal release. signal release from the breech. If that is the case, that would be the purpose of the communication. A signal release from the breech, so there's something else to that. What's the signal? Either what is the signal, or what's the code of the signal? What does the signal translate to? I'll say signal or slash communication. What does it translate to then? You know, I'm getting these ideas of distress, but there's more. There's so much. There's more to that. There's more to it. What does the signal communication translate to? There's like a code. Something broke. Something broke. Distress signal, but there's something. There's another way of putting that, a more technical way of describing that, other than a distress signal. Even what is the signal? What is the signal? What is the signal? What is the signal? I'm going to move into the signal and translate. I'm going to move into the signal and translate. It's like a distress. I mean, I keep getting this idea like a distress code, but that doesn't really do it. That's not what it is. It's like a getting an unusual sensation, like the signal. Let me just stage 4.5 this because I don't really get it. Like the signal has the information about the broken thing. That's kind of the best way that I can describe it right now. It's like the signal has the information about the broken thing. That's what I'm experiencing right now. Like a Morse code. You know, like an information code. Like an information code of what is broken. That's what it's like. It's like this thing broken. Signal beams out. With characteristics of the malfunction. That's, I don't know about that word, malfunction, but like information. Yeah, the breach. The breach information. Yeah, this feels technical. And biological. This feels like technical and biological. This is an AI, I just gotta get it out. It feels like, or I feel, like something fucked up. Something unexpected happened. Something unexpected. This breach information is, right now I can't even begin to translate it. Something unexpected. This is like, this was unexpected. This was unexpected. Accidental. I get a feeling of unstoppable. Chain reaction. Meltdown. This just feels like a descriptor. I don't know if it's literal or not, but it's coming in to my mind. Accidental. Again, these are emotions. EIs, AIs. Huge impact. Huge impact. Important. Alright, those are the feelings now. I want to try to get into more detail here. Code, what's in the code? or what's in the transmission, or the signal. What is it? What does it say? Try that. What does the signal say? What does it say? Again, I'm getting this word like distress, but that doesn't even match. Again, that's more like a feeling. I want to try to get more into specifics. What does the signal, what is it saying? What is it saying? Something. Breakdown. Breakdown. Snapping. What else? What does the signal say? If I could translate the signal, what would it say? Again, I keep getting the same words. Breach. Handle. Carbine. I don't know what that means. Carbine. What else? Breach, handle. This kind of snapping feel. Breakdown, 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 breakdown. Alarm. Breakdown, breakdown. Stage 5 that. If something about that word. Breakdown, objects, emanations. You could have machines. Machines breakdown. Parts. Parts breakdown. Integrity of a system. What other objects? Computers, cars, motors. This is just coming through. A telegraph. Telegraph. What else we got? Breakdown. We'll go with topics. What are the topics of breakdown? Emergency. Emergency. What are the topics? Fixing. Contingency. Planning. Contingency planning. Backups. These are topics for a breakdown, backups, what else? Topics, breakdown into its parts. A breakdown of the parts. Back engineering. Back engineer a problem. Finding the cause. Finding the cause. Breakdown. It's either like a breakdown. It could be a breakdown of what happened, or a breakdown. Something breaking down. A failed part. Failed part, lack of consistency. What else? What else would break down? Machines and motors and computers, bodies, organisms. Organisms break down. Cells break down. DNA. Muscles break down. It's like integrity breach. An integrity breach. Like a worn part. Setting off an alarm. Setting off an alarm. All right. Move to what will be affected by this event, and describe what effect will this have. Move to what will be affected by this event and describe. It's like an area, a specific area. don't really understand this, but it's like an island. It's like an island. Or isolated patch of land. This is just an idea word here, or an idea, like it's getting scrubbed or burnt, fried, bleached. These are just some ideas coming in. Scorched. Scorched. Let me try to draw this idea here. This is the area. And like scrubs it. Raining down. Raining down. I don't understand this. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. It reminds me of radiation. Breach, leak, explosion, break, opening up, end on that for this round. Like some kind of a breech.